Oh boy. Oh boy.
Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis is often regarded by critics as the best in the gaming library, and despite my nostalgia toward the SNES version, I have to greatly disagree.
What most fans tend to remember about this game is the ability to choose either a Raptor or Dr. Grant, and that by itself is pretty amazing, but that tends to be as far as their nostalgia goggles takes them.
I too loved this game growing up. I often rented it for the video game store, but like the critics who praise it, I also remembered nothing much besides being able to play as a Velociraptor.
Even the opening gives the player high hopes that they're in for a fantastic ride, depicting the famous T-Rex scene in its full 16-bit glory. But that glory ends here. Like everyone else who played this game, I'm going to play as the Raptor. The game has quite an interesting art style. The Raptor, dinosaurs, and even the humans are stylized in an almost stop-motion kind of way. It almost seems familiar. What? Nuh-uh. It is! For those not in the know, the lead animator for this game was Doug TenNapel, best known as the creator of the Earthworm Jim series. Each dinosaur was painstakingly created using stop motion. They even dressed up an unnamed team member like Grant and used a similar method to digitize him into the game.
Too bad they didn't keep Doug around to fix this fucking game.
Really, with such an artistic mind and eye for kooky games, one would think that they have kept the man around for more than just art design. What kills this game is the controls, and isn't that always the way? I can forgive a game for a lot of things, but give me a game where the difficulty is its cheap tricks rather than my own control, and that's just unforgivable. I can't even figure out how to do most of the moves. The Raptor needs to constantly eat in order to keep its health up, but no matter what I do, I can't figure out how I'm supposed to do it. Only by sheer luck does he eat the other dinosaurs, and I've looked at the instruction manual. Hell, I had it open the entire time I was playing this dung heap. The Raptor moves too fast for its own good, and most of the time it ends with your ass in a bottomless pit. I found myself getting dizzy from how much the screen moved around. The levels have no rhyme or reason, and the hit detection is just as bad. Most of the enemies are on tiny platforms that I have to climb on in order to proceed forward. I can't just attack from the edge because the Raptor automatically pulls himself up, and once I'm on there, I'll either be flung into another random pit or my attack just won't connect at all. Oh, and the respawn rate is ridiculous. The moment one enemy is a hair off the screen, they're back. There's no moving back and forth to maybe speed up or think of an attack, because there's never a single foot in this game that lets you breathe for a second. Well, I'm dead as shit. Would have been nice to have some continues, but that's asking too much from this game. Guess I'll put in a password to continue. Wait, the password is already there? Then why the hell not just give me a continue screen? Why make me wait through all that shit just to dump the password on me like this? Ugh, fuck it. The game only has 5 levels anyway. It took me 10 minutes to get to the 3rd before coming to a complete stop. It looks like Sega was going more for difficulty than quality when it came to the length and enjoyment of this game. You know, there do exist great difficult short games, but they're difficult because they push the player to our limits, make us think, keeping our brains on edge. They don't hinder us with awful controls, nauseating screen motion, and bullshit level design. Hold up. Is that really my life bar? At first, I thought I had 3 green bars of health. A little weird, but okay, and I couldn't understand why I kept dying. Then I realized it's 1 bar for each life. How lazy could these designers get? You couldn't just put the number 3 by the green bar? The entire thing is just ugly, confusing, and just weird. Level 4 is the worst, and I mean worst by probably one of the worst levels I have ever played in a video game. I got a game over within 2 minutes. No joke. The first time, I just jumped down into a bottomless pit, as per usual, so I tried another way, only to be cock-blocked by this asshole with a cattle prod. No matter what I did, I couldn't get past him, so I finally figured there must be another way and took another leap of faith. Into another bottomless pit. Game over.
Game over, man. It's game over.
I have no words. I truly have no words for how awful this game is. I mean, oh, I could have just ended the review here. I could have just had the review be this level. No words, no talking about music or controls or design, just this. This is all you need to understand my pain.
Eventually, I discovered there's a tiny, minuscule little platform that you're supposed to use to jump across. But with how slippery the raptor is, it's nearly impossible. It wasn't 10 steps later anyway that I got trapped in some kind of glitched up spike and got my ass handed to me by some damn hunters. Why the hell can't I jump out? The visitor center is the last level in the self-inducing stress machine. God damn it, can I go 2 fucking seconds without getting stuck in this pile of shit? I've been stuck at this door for 10 fucking minutes. I am not kidding. I cannot get past this damn door. So I go back and around and everywhere I can think of to find some kind of secret entrance, despite every sense of my body telling me that raptors can open doors, and there's nothing. So I pick up the manual again, which tells me to look behind scaffolding for secrets. So I go behind every piece of scaffolding I can find and press every button combination I can think of, and still nothing. I felt like a fucking idiot. Either that or the game was broken. It took me looking up a YouTube video and a guide to figure out what I was supposed to do. Oh God, I don't know. Up and the claw attack. Up and the claw attack. I can't even. There's not even an animation. I've never even used this once in the game. I can't. Oh my God, I can't. Well, there's Grant. And just like everything else, I can't figure out how to kill him. Oh. You're supposed to move this piece here that looks like everything else. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? So fucking obvious.
I really can't. I cannot take this game anymore. Grant's levels are just as bad, if not worse, because everything stops you in your place. So not only is this game stupidly broken, but Grant's levels are insanely, intensely slow. Oh, and there's falling damage. Falling damage. And a platformer. Way to go, guys. Greatest idea ever. That's why no one ever thought before to put, falling damage in Super Mario World. Shigeru Miyamoto, he just didn't think of it. He wasn't smart enough. But you guys, fucking geniuses. That's why your company's still in production. Oh, wait. Hey, but lucky for us, Sega released the Rampage Edition, a sort of 90s DLC. So let's pop this bastard in and see if Sega fixed all the problems the first one had.
You having trouble there, buddy? Then why not try?
Clear Eyes is awesome. Wow.
God damn, this music is just so Genesis! Maybe they really did fix things up. Well, I get to choose my level this time, which is nice. Looks like I have to beat 3 before going to the last 2, but this map is a mess. I can barely read what anything is, and what the hell are these icons at the bottom? Actually, unlike the first game, there doesn't seem to be any story, so let's take a quick look at the manual. A mission of dinosaur proportions. Really? Mission of dinosaur proportions is the best thing you can fucking think of? Jesus. Having survived the chaos of Jurassic Park, Grant escapes Grant escapes that island on an engine helicopter. As they lift away from the island, Grant sees flames erupting. The Costa Rican army is blowing up sections of the island to destroy any remnants of the park's genetically engineered dinosaurs. Alright, looks like we're going the novel route, okay. But Grant also catches sight of another helicopter's stealthy arrival to the island. How the fuck can a helicopter be stealthy? Seriously, you know how fucking loud those things are? He sees that its occupants are a well-armed team of engine field agents. What are they doing here? How close is this helicopter? How the fuck does he know their engine? Whatever. Grant thinks that the field agents are probably collecting any remaining dinosaur eggs, embryos, and DNA samples before everything goes up in smoke. So I guess the second island doesn't exist in this version? Whatever. With those specimens, they could start another park somewhere else, or they could create an uncontrollable army of dinosaurs. The possibilities are endless. Grant must put a stop to this frightening plan. Alright, Grant, you are really assuming by this point. You have no idea what they're trying to do. Really? An army of dinosaurs? That unoriginal? As Grant seizes the helicopter radio to warn the Costa Rican military, he has to fight off the pilot, who attempts to stop it. In an ensuing conflict, the copter goes down. So Grant, did you just bust in on the pilot and just start taking over? Because I really can't blame him for fighting you back. Really, you're not too, you can't really think ahead or anything like this. Grant survives the crash and flees the burning wreck, realizing he's been thrust back into a prehistoric nightmare he thought he had escaped. So what, you just fucking kill the pilot? Jesus, Grant! Engine operatives are quickly covering the island, searching for dinosaur specimens. To make matters worse, the Costa Rican military has planned airstrikes to rid the island of living dinosaurs. Under the threat of certain death at the hand of dinosaurs, field agents, or military airstrike, Grant charges towards his mission. Well, hell, I guess this makes a lot more sense than fucking chaos continues, guys. At least Sega knows how to make a fucking Grant sprite. And there's no story for the raptor. I guess he's just trying to survive, but who cares? You're playing as a raptor, who cares? Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, this is so much worse. Relentless respawning enemies, blocky, half-assed textures, and even more laggy controls than the first game. I can't figure out what's what or even where to go. Oh, and don't think even for a second that Grant's version of the stage is even better. Just watch. Are you fucking kidding me? This goes on forever. I can take damage while he's carrying me? He never leaves. Even if you kill him, he comes back. More entertaining than the entire game. Why the fuck am I dying? The health bar never seems to go down all the way, and yet Wait, what the hell is that?
So Sega took my advice in the worst possible way.
How hard is it to just have a number and a health bar? Why do they share the same bar? Why is there only a barely visible white line separating them? And what the hell is this? And what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is any of this? I couldn't even beat one level of this piece of shit. The next one is ruins and it's just as bad, including another pit that I can't escape from. Oh, the lysine makes me invisible. Who the fuck cares? Seriously, I didn't even notice that made me invincible because I kept dying from other causes, or the hit detection would be so bad that the dinosaurs around me wouldn't even react. God damn it, this game is fucking impossible! Are you kidding me? You couldn't be bothered to even do a game over screen this time around? This looks horrible! And it's so damn small and hard to see that I didn't even realize what was going on at first. Fuck this, let's just give Grant's level a shot. Wow! This actually shows some promise. Besides exploring the park and being a dinosaur, who doesn't want to ride on one of these amazing creatures? But like everything else, the game fucking ruins. This stage goes on way too long, and it's nothing like the Triceratops Stampede in the Game Boy game. Just watch this. And no, I never beat it. You could argue I was playing the level wrong and that you're supposed to shoot the hunters and dinosaurs coming after you, but think about that for a second. I just showed you a sped up playthrough of my longest run of the level where all I did was sprint past everything like a madman. Now think of how long that would be if I seriously jumped off to take down every single enemy in the game. It's madness.
This might be the worst Jurassic Park game I have ever played. It is so bad, I'm even having trouble believing that this exists. How can the same company make an add-on that's so bad, so heinous, so atrocious, that it's worse than the original mediocre title?
They must have been really proud of it, seeing as you can't even move onto the title screen without pushing a button. Who the hell does that? And how long would it take most players to realize they've been staring at a shitty game company's logo for the past 5 minutes? Oh, Game Gear. Please save me from this. Tell me that Sega can make at least one good Jurassic Park game. What the fuck am I looking at? The story is nothing like the book or the novel. It starts with electricity already being out and the dinosaurs escaping and... Are you kidding me? Did the developers miss the entire point of the movie? Did they not get the script or their hands on a copy of the book? Did they just read, Dinosaur Park go bad, fix? And wait, I'm supposed to be Grant? Why? Why not Muldoon or just a park employee? What does Grant have anything to do with the story at this point, and why was he specifically flown to the island to capture the dinosaurs? The game gets even weirder once it starts. I assume I'm in the car, but the crosshairs make it look like I'm across from the car, so yeah, whatever, it's a shooter. Sort of. This is only the first part of the stage, with the second being a platformer, and... Wait, that's Grant? Oh my god, you've gotta be kidding me! You know that Grant was a man, right? Did you get Ellie and Grant mixed up? It's not just me, right? That clearly looks like some kind of ninja woman. I guess I can't complain too much. I don't mind watching some ninja woman punching dinosaurs in the damn face. BAM! Take that and that! The game is better than its Game Boy counterpart, but not by much. By pressing the pause button, I can switch between weapons and heal myself, which is nice, and the graphics are pretty decent for what the console could offer. At the end of every level is a boss representative of the section you chose, so I just beat the shit out of this raptor and I captured it. I'm still not convinced that that's Grant. Or a man. The rest of the levels are pretty similar, and unlike its Game Boy counterpart, this game is really short, which is how a handheld game of this era should be. It can be beaten in less than an hour. Did I say this game was better? More than it's better than I'm completely baffled that there exists a Jurassic Park game that is the complete opposite from any message of the movie or the novel had.
Wow. I believe that's all my mind can take this time. 3 Sega licensed Jurassic Park games. 3! And the best one was a Game Gear title. Wow. Well, my friends, I'm afraid it only gets far worse from here as we take a look at the Jurassic Park games that gaming history forgot. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.